If you need alcohol to enjoy your night out, you have most likely been brainwashed. My goodness gracious me, how I wish I never even started alcohol. I wish I was like another Donald Trump who never even tried a single drop of alcohol in his entire life. We understand the ramifications, we understand how poisonous that alcohol truly is, we understand the negative effects it has on our organs, so to speak. But what a lot of people don't truly understand is even if you have it in moderation, even one glass of wine or a pint of beer or a specific alcoholic beverage once every, let's say, once a month, even once every 2 months, where I know a lot of people are either alcoholics or they drink regularly. I know growing up in the UK, we have a massive drinking culture here. Maybe it's not the same in the US, Canada, or the rest of Europe, or in Asia for sure, and in other cultures and religions. But I know that in the UK, there's a huge drinking culture. I'm not religious myself, so to speak. But there is not a single study. There is not a single study on the internet. You cannot find it. Do not listen to the propaganda of alcohol companies or what your friends or family members tell you. There is not a single study online which states that there is any benefit to consuming alcohol, even in moderation, once every 3-4 months. We always hear the term everything in moderation. Bollocks. Absolute nonsense. It is nonsensical. No, even one glass of wine every 3-4 months is so detrimental. The damage that it does to your liver, to your brain, to your heart, the fact that it ages your skin. By not having alcohol is an automatic anti-ager. If you're on self-development and you're talking about NoFap and incorporating a skincare routine and you're on your grind and you're dedicated to your craft, but then you drink alcohol, you're a hypocrite. You're an utter hypocrite. I went for 6 months. There was a 6 month period where I didn't drink a single drop of alcohol. Now, to give you guys some context and a brief background, I was never a big drinker. I was never an alcoholic. My father was never an alcoholic. He barely drank. My mother likes drinking here and there. She still does. She doesn't listen to me. It is what it is, right? But of course, you can't convince other people, whether it's friends or family members, to stop drinking. First of all, look after yourself and understand the benefits. And maybe they might see from the life that you're living, they might take sort of inspiration. But I was never a big drinker. I was never an alcoholic. But despite not going to university, I still socialized quite often. There was a year where I drank quite a lot. Not to the level that a lot of people would, but I would drink maybe once a week, once every couple of weeks, going from barely drinking to once every week. And I didn't even drink beer because I despised and had a genuine disdain for the taste of things like beer and gin. I used to drink like a mixer, like vodka mixer with like Coke or lemonade or Fanta, right? So I'd have a fizzy drink, a sugary fizzy drink, which is absolutely horrible for you anyway. It's abysmal for you. But added on top of that, I'd have like bubble vodka or bubble rum, right? Bubble rum and Coke was my go-to. So I'd have that, I'll be downing that, I'll be in clubs, I'll be getting drunk, hammered, annihilated off my face. And what is the first line that I said at the beginning of this video? If you have to drink to enjoy your night out, you've been brainwashed. Why have I said that? Now, in clubs, the situation and scenario was so overwhelming that I had to drink because you had fluorescent lighting, you had people jumping up and down, you had ear-bleeding music. Half of the songs you don't even know the lyrics to. It's absolutely awful. You're drunk out of your face, tipsy at best. You're with your mates going, yeah, right? It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You've ruined your face. You've ruined your circadian rhythm. You've destroyed, obviously, any progress you've made in terms of your self-development because you've set yourself back massively. And for what? For what? And you're almost forced to drink in these situations because the situation is so overwhelming. You need the fake confidence to go and approach the woman to talk to, because if you haven't drunk alcohol, a lot of it was to subdue anxiety. It was to suppress those fearful emotions. But it's a facade. It's a facade. A lot of the time it's drinking to escape from reality or drinking to suppress your insecurities. This year on my birthday, on the 3rd of May, which is my birthday, I didn't drink a single drop of alcohol. I went to an event with some friends. Everyone had alcohol. Everyone drunk. It was during the 6 month period where I didn't have a single drop of alcohol. The benefits were outstanding. Didn't have a single drop of alcohol. One of the best nights that I ever had on my birthday. Didn't have a single drop of alcohol. That lie, that facade, the propaganda machine, the lie that I was told for years and years where, oh, how can you have fun without alcohol? Absolutely nonsensical. Nonsense, a load of rubbish. You can have fun without alcohol. This idea of FOMO, of fear of missing out, and oh, you have to go to uni and have fun because everyone else is drinking. And there's this massive culture in the UK where if you don't drink, you're called lame or boring and mundane, and oh, you're such a party pooper. You're not having fun with us. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall or succumb to peer pressure. Look after your health. The benefits are crazy. I've already put the main two. Let's not even speak about these main two benefits, which is A, the amount of money that you save, because a tax on alcohol, first of all, is extortionate. The amount of money you save is tremendous. But two, the time saved. But three, when you're on self-development and you're hitting the gym and you're consuming only water or mainly water, and you're looking after your health and you're watching what you eat and you're dedicated to the grind, you understand what the vision is, etc., and you don't touch alcohol, you A, feel so much better about yourself, but your skin clears up. You don't have brain fog anymore. Even if you drink alcohol once every 3-4 weeks, it sets you back massively. Why? Because you go on a bender after 3 weeks not drinking and it ruins the next day. How many times you go out on a Friday night, you go out on a Saturday night, and it ruins the following day because you're hungover. You're trying to get to sleep and you try and shut your eyes and it's like a roller coaster in your brain. It ruins the entire day, the following day. You can't think clearly, you can't do anything. You wake up at 2 p.m, day's already over. You can't hit the gym, you can't exercise. You set your body back so many steps back, so many steps. And for what? Oh, but I had a good time. Who says you can't have a good time without alcohol? Who told you that lie? I've already debunked it. It's a lot of nonsense. I've gone through it. On my birthday, I didn't drink. Just to test it out, I went 6 months without alcohol. I was clearer, I was sharper, I was on it, I was able to think more, I was more innovative, I was more creative. My skin cleared up. I had acne all over my face. My brain fog, I wasn't sat there thinking, I can't think of a certain word, I can't construct phrases or articulate myself in an eloquent manner. I never had any of these thoughts. And then the money saved and the time and just that overall aura, the feeling about yourself. And do you know what the craziest part is? I've gone through all of this time without having a single drop of alcohol, and I don't regret it. I've gone through this whole time, and the only thing that comes to my mind is, Ken, why didn't you do this years ago? I wish I never even started. And I promise you, and I know a lot of people will attest to this, those of you that also quit alcohol, the only question you have in your mind is, I should have done this a lot sooner. I should have done this a lot sooner. What the hell was I thinking? It is one of the best things, one of the most liberating feelings, one of the best feelings in your life when you quit alcohol for good. And I'm not saying that I'm never, ever going to have alcohol ever again. Maybe in exceptional circumstances, on my wedding day, God willing, or, I don't know, a special occasion where I'm celebrating a huge milestone in my life, I might have a fancy glass of wine. But I'm talking once every 6-7 years. You cannot even classify that as drinking alcohol, really. So for me, one of the best decisions I made was quitting alcohol, because over those course of 6 months, I never ever looked back. And I promise you, even if you're drinking alcohol in moderation and you're thinking, oh, it's fine because I'm drinking it once every 3-4 weeks, there is not a single study that even suggests that drinking alcohol in moderation is even conducive for you. It damages your brain. Even just one drink will destroy your organs. That has already been proven, trialed in many studies. In many studies, you just have to open your eyes. And hopefully you will embark on this journey like I have. But smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.